have a question from someone who has Raynauds syndrome. And this is a miserable condition. My mom's dealt with it too. Not fun. And so I have done a little bit of research in this area. And what I can tell you is that if you're getting conventional treatment, they look for things that improve blood flow. So interestingly enough, Viagra is actually prescribed for Raynauds. So they look for things that improve blood flow. They treat with antihypertensives, which is also really interesting, and anything which is helping to get blood to other parts of the body. So one of the things that is suggested that I find really interesting is ginkgo biloba, which is suggested for brain health because it helps with circulation. That said, what I like are natural antihypertensives and natural things which support better blood flow. And natural antihypertensives would include things like CoQ10. High dose CoQ10 is actually an antihypertensive. It's very interesting. And because it's also multiple things that's going to help with oxalate because it helps with support to the mitochondria. It's an antioxidant. Your heart loves it. There's lots of reasons to take more CoQ10. But as you get to higher doses, it turns out it's actually an antihypertensive. Magnesium, straightforward, simple, higher doses of magnesium help to bring blood pressure down. It's also recommended for Raynauds. So getting the right form and getting that into your system in whatever way you can. And I still love Epsom salts bath. So inside out, if you're taking it by mouth in a supplement, and outside in if you're doing something topical like Epsom salt. So I would look at things like even Epsom salt soaks. And if Raynauds is affecting your hands more than anything else, I would soak your hands even. So some of these things don't have to be complicated. They can be cheap and cheerful. For improving blood flow, I would look at vitamin E. I would look at omega-3, and of course the ginkgo biloba that I already suggested. But the last thing that I saw, which was very helpful, but you have to be ready for that niacin flush, is niacin itself, which has a very good reputation for Raynauds. So yeah, I would not necessarily start at 500 milligrams, which is usually the flush dose. I would not start there. Some people get a flush at a lot less than that. I think there's people on this call who can vouch for that. Anyway, let's look at, though, starting with some level of niacin to kind of, again, get those capillaries open, get that blood where you want it. But please don't start at 500 milligrams.